Welcome back to the Caspa Silver YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Binance situation with the SEC and showing how Caspa is probably going to turn into one of the greatest investments now because of these issues. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, this is the SEC in the U.S. This is a government agency that is promised to protect investors, and now they're trying to protect investors in the crypto space from exchanges that are running casinos and from cryptocurrencies that are running basically as a unregistered security. So it says here, today we charge Binance Holdings, Binance US based affiliate Trading Services Inc., which together with Binance operates Binance US, and their founder CZ with a variety of security law violations. And this is a quote that actually they were able to discover back in 2018 by Binance chief officer saying, we are operating as a unlicensed security exchange in the US, bro. So ultimately, a lot of people like to say that the SEC is annoying, they're bad, everything that goes on with them is FUD, this, and that. But sadly, the truth hurts, and the truth is that the law is the law, and the law is not going to just change overnight unless something drastic happens. But currently, it's not going to happen. And especially with this kind of evidence, with Binance chief officers in 2018 admitting that they know that they're running unregistered securities, that's going to be a really big issue for Binance, and this could potentially turn into an FTX situation. And a lot of people were going to tell me, oh, FUD this, and oh, you're just being crazy or whatever. Listen, guys, holding your crypto on exchanges was never a good idea. You should never do that. I'm always going to promote you to never even hold it on an exchange. If you're trying to get APY on your crypto, that's pretty much kind of dumb for getting APY on your crypto. I mean, is it really that smart to risk your money in a centralized exchange that could be shut down by the government at any given moment just to earn 4% APY on Solana, or 5%, or maybe it's even offering 16%, but who cares if the coin is dropping 90% in the past year? And not only that, if you do believe in it in the long run, it's going to probably go up way higher than that lousy little 10% you're going to earn in a year. And again, that's in a year's time. So I think it's just not even smart to really care about staking. I mean, it's not worth it. These are assets. You just hold the asset for long term, and then it will produce way more than staking will ever produce. But staking is how they are able to entice users to stay on centralized exchanges. And this is why all these other cryptocurrencies are centralized, and they become centralized, and they're not decentralized like Caspa. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual PDF file document of the charges that they were given by the SEC, and you could see that they labeled a bunch of different cryptocurrencies that are actually securities. Since Binance Platform launched, defendants have made available for trading on them crypto assets that are offered and sold as investment contracts and thus as securities. This includes, but is not limited to, BNB, BUSD, and the units of each of the crypto asset securities further described below, with the trading symbols SOL, which is Solana, Cardano, Matic, Polygon, Filecoin, Atom, Sand, Manum, Algo, Axis, and COTI. I don't even know which one that is. I really don't care. But either way, and if we go ahead and look at this, this is a portion where they go into Cardano and describe. This is clear. This is, people are asking for guidance. The guidance is literally right here. They're going to completely explain why Cardano is a security. And after I read it, just think about other coins that sound very similar, or probably literally just copy and paste of other coins, and they're just doing things a little bit better, but still not even really solving anything. So I'm going to read this and think about the coins that you're holding and if this kind of relates to your coin. So basically, ADA is the native token of Cardano blockchain. The Cardano blockchain was created in 2015 by an Ethereum co-founder, Charles Hoskin, and an Ethereum operations manager, Jeremy Wood. As described on Cardano's website, the Cardano blockchain protocol is built on its own proof-of-stake consensus protocol called whatever that is, which is purportedly energy efficient. Hoskin and Wood created ADA and purported to limit the supply of ADA to 45 billion. From 2015 to 2017, Input Output Hong Kong, a company founded by Hoskin and Wood, conducted a token sale during which they sold approximately 25.9 billion ADA in exchange for Bitcoin at what equates at an average price of 0.0024 per token, raising approximately $62 million for Cardano. Today, three entities are responsible for Cardano. The Cardano Foundation. Does that sound a little familiar to the Ethereum Foundation? A Swiss entity that is a legal custodian of the Cardano protocol and owner of its brand. And then IOHK, an engineering company controlled by Hoskin and Wood, responsible for designing, building, and maintaining the Cardano blockchain. And another entity which offices in New York and California that, according to its website, is essentially the profit arm of Cardano, and endeavoring to advance the platform and drive adoption through commercial ventures. As explained on the Cardano website, this company develops the technology. The Cardano Foundation is responsible for supervising development and promoting Cardano, while this company drives commercial adoptions. These three entities collectively received 5.2 billion ADA following the initial mining of ADA, or approximately 16.7% of the initial token supply of 31 billion ADA. These three entities have used the proceeds from ADA sales to fund development, marketing, business operations, and growth of the Cardano protocol. This is clear. This cannot get any clearer than this right here, that all these cryptocurrencies that are not even currencies are just companies that are hiding from the SEC government, and they're literally funding themselves with their own token allocations to then dump on you guys later. Because how in the world are they going to fund development? They need to sell the coin. So what happens? They dump on investors. That's the problem. This is why you need to understand the difference between Bitcoin and everything else, or between Caspa or between Litecoin. Those coins are digital assets. They're going to be commodities because they have something that all these other cryptos don't have. Let's take a look at what all these other cryptos do have in common, and then let's see what Caspa does not have in common. And if we take a look here, let's take a look at Solana. Oh, what do you see here? Token distribution and a straight up allocation to who? Oh, look, the team. The team gets 12.5%. The foundation gets 12.5%. So basically, Solana is just a coin that was given to a bunch of people in the project and a bunch of people, private investors and whatnot. And guess what happens? They dump on you later, and basically they're funding themselves to run their company instead of becoming a security as they should have in the first place. Let's look at Polygon. Polygon, oh, look at that, another allocation. You have all these, how much did the team get? 16% went to the team. 4% went to advisors. 21.86% went to the foundation. And we could just keep going on and on. Oh, let's look at Tron. When a token sale was held in 2017, 15.75 billion Tron was allocated to who? To private investors. Who did what? They dump on you later. Let's check a look at Cardano. Oh, look, ICO. 57.6% went to an ICO. 30% is going to the staking rewards, and 11% is given to the team. So you could see here that all these coins have in common, even all the way up to XRP. The XRP ledger architects gifted 80 billion XRP to Ripple, which is a company. So what? So that the company could build use cases. So how do they build use cases? They have to sell XRP to fund their own company. And again, this is why all these cryptocurrencies are security. The laws are pretty clear. I can't stress this. Like, I don't know, like, to me, I know it sucks. Like, all these other cryptocurrencies are basically in trouble, and you have to be very careful. But when I look at it, and in my perspective, crypto is already super risky as it is. Okay, so once you get into crypto, you're ready. Okay, you're investing into something really risky. Not only that, if you're not investing just only into Bitcoin, then now you're getting even more riskier. Bitcoin is risky in itself, but Bitcoin does not have to worry about the SEC at all because it's already been labeled a digital commodity by the SEC. Okay, but let's say you invest into another crypto outside of Bitcoin. okay, now not only is that risky because you're not holding probably the best asset on earth, but now you're holding onto a crypto asset that could make you a ton of money if you're able to time the market correctly. But not only that, is in jeopardy of getting a lawsuit from the SEC because they are security. Now, okay, let's say they file as a security, they take the lawsuit, they lose, they file as a security. Well, the problem is that when you file as a security, these cryptocurrencies have to report everything they do with the money in the background. And I'm pretty sure they don't want to show what they're actually doing with investors' monies because that's going to be a big problem. It's going to expose them. So that's why it's not that easy. If, oh, I'm a security, I'm just going to become a registered security. Well, now you're going to have to report all your finances. And I'm pretty sure someone like the Ethereum Foundation definitely does not want to be reporting what they did with investors' money in the very beginning. So the way I look at it is this is why I've come to the conclusion of only investing into Bitcoin and Caspa. This all brings us down to Caspa, because what is Caspa? Caspa is a fair launch cryptocurrency with no pre-mine, no allocated coins, and I've talked about this many times. I've shown you guys the picture many times of all the other cryptocurrencies that are not fair launch. This is what they look like. Public sales are very little compared to how much the community gets. And if you're looking at Binance coin itself, literally it's a 50-50 split between insiders and public sale. So what does that mean? The Binance coin is going to be in a lot of jeopardy because of this SEC issue. And ultimately, this could turn into an FTX situation. And we all know what happened to FTX. See, the problem is these companies, these exchange companies, they make a token out of thin air, like FTX. It was a token that was made out of thin air. And then what they do is they buy their own token, which then pushes up the price, which then incentivizes people to keep buying the token. But then what happens? They need to sell their token to cover different things in their company, or if they get a lawsuit like Binance has, they hold a lot of their own coins like BNB, BUSD. They need to sell those coins to probably cover some of the lawsuit cost or stuff like that. So it's just putting them in a really bad spot, and ultimately you're investing into, again, unregistered securities. And Ethereum has not been mentioned on this paper, but I believe maybe it's due to the fact that they're trying to prepare a case specifically just for Ethereum. We're still waiting for the XRP case to happen, but I wish there was more clarity. I wish it would just change overnight, but we just gotta take the facts, take the truth that the law is the law, and these things are securities. Like it is what it is. Like they pretty much narrowed it down why they are securities. And I know it sucks, but that's why on this channel I'm only going to be promoting Caspa as mainly number one, because this is what this channel is dedicated to. But then if I talk about another cryptocurrency to invest in, I'm only going to really talk about Bitcoin, because I think those are the least riskiest assets for the long term, especially Bitcoin, because of the fact that they will never have to worry about the SEC because they are SEC resistant. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also just continue to do your own research, guys. Don't take exactly what I say on here as like professional financial advice. This is completely my opinion, and I just want to give you guys the facts and let you guys make decisions for yourselves on where to put your money, because the crypto market is a very, very risky place, and the last thing I want to see is my viewers lose a ton of money. So as always, dollar cost averaging. Do never just dump all your money. Don't put money that you're not willing to lose. If you have debts, please cover those debts first. Do not be dumping your money into cryptocurrency if you have debts and stuff like that. Those things should be first. Emergency fund should be first. A retirement account should be first before you are diving into crypto. So please protect yourselves in these markets. And also, guys, I just want to mention, if you guys have your cryptocurrency on exchanges, please consider taking it off. I do have a discount code for the Tangem cold wallet card. If you use the code Kaspa Silver, you can get 10% off on the discount, and you guys can get yourself either 2 cards or 3 cards, and this will allow you to take your crypto offline from exchanges. And if the exchanges were to ever go bankrupt or collapse, or the government shuts any of them down, you won't have to worry about losing your crypto. It doesn't have to be only for Caspa. It could be for any other crypto you guys are interested in holding. You can hold that on Tangem instead. And then also, if you guys do want to join the private Discord, my Patreon is going to be down below in the description, and you guys can join it. And there's just different memberships there that give you access to different stuff. And if you pay for the lowest tier, you'll get access to the Discord, and then every other tier gives you more things. Like the silver tier gives you access to giveaways, and the gold tier will give you access to giveaways and also seeing all my videos before they go live. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. There's free trials for all of those. So with all that being said, please leave a like on the video if you liked it, and also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And as always, don't be average, be different.